Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Can I come in?
Of course. Come in.
Awesome, thank you. So today we're going to ask you a few questions, Elias. Is that okay?
Of course.
Perfect. So first of all, who are you?
My name is Elias Sitzman. I am a sophomore here at the University of Arizona. I come from Iowa, and I am majoring in physiology.
Awesome, awesome. And how did you get into fashion?
It really just started my freshman year here. I saw everyone else looking great in their outfits, and then I was just really inspired to experiment with my own style, and I got a lot of inspiration from people like Will Yachty, who's a big fashion expert, to me at least, and from there it really just exploded.
Cool. And what's your favorite color?
Right now my favorite color is black. I feel like there's just a lot of experimenting you can do with it. You don't always have to wear just black on black. There's a lot of different tones and textures that go along with it.
Perfect. And how would you describe your personal style?
Very comfortable. If it's not comfortable, I'm probably not going to wear it. Everything comfortable is great with me.
What is a trend that you are hoping to see this year? Thank you.
The big trend that I want to see is hockey jerseys, actually. I feel like they're very baggy yet comfortable, and they could be dressed up, or if you want to just wear some sweats with a hockey jersey, it would look great too.
That's so cool. And what is it like to start your own fashion brand?
It's very challenging. One thing a lot of people don't realize is that it takes time and patience. That's probably my biggest struggle, is you want results immediately, but it really does take time. It's an art form. You have to keep putting in the effort to get the results you want to see.
Awesome. And is there any space here in your house that you use for your brand?
Yes, my bedroom actually is my hometown base. It's got everything I need in there.
Awesome. Can we go see it?
Yes, of course. Let's go.
Perfect. I'll follow you. All right. What was one push that made you go through with starting, this venture?
The biggest thing would probably be that I'm from Iowa, like I mentioned, and there's just not a lot going on there. A lot of people get stuck in the same mindset, and that really drove me to make a big change in my life, and it led me to want to start experimenting with every form of my life, and fashion is just where it happened to stick.
That's so cool. And what do you like most about your brand?
I like the amount of creativity that I get and the ways that it just lets me really be my own self.
That's so cool. And is those all of your pieces?
Yes, currently the first two on the right are already released, and then the rest are upcoming or maybe just samples that I've had made for myself.
Awesome, awesome. And then what do you hope to improve from your brand?
I hope to really reach more of the active mind space. So far we just have comfortability wear, and I'm hoping that pretty soon we get those shorts there, stuff that's actually very functional in your workout.
Awesome, awesome. These look so, so cool.
Thank you.
So what is something that really made your whole experience as an up-and-coming entrepreneur?
Honestly, it was probably my Venturing 101 class. It's where I learned all the basics to beginning a business and really sparked the idea right away to get this even started.
Perfect. And how would you describe Venturing 101? Or how did you discover it? My bad.
I discovered it through my advisor, actually. I was looking to get honors credit as I've just picked up my honors major focus. And that was one of the ones that were open for me. And I got in touch with the professors and I loved them immediately, so I had to start the class.
Cool. And what's the biggest lesson you learned from Venturing 101?
I learned that being an entrepreneur isn't the only thing you have to focus on in your life, but it is a big part of it. If you choose this path, you have to take it seriously, but it does provide a lot of the good base groundwork lessons that you'll need to know.
Cool. And then how would you pitch Venturing 101 to others who are trying to start maybe their own business?
Venturing 101 is the quintessential experience for wanting to become an entrepreneur but having no idea where to start. I think taking this class will really lay everything you need to know out, and it definitely gives you a little boost above the rest of the competition when it comes to becoming an entrepreneur.
Awesome. And getting a bit more personal, who is someone you'd like to thank for getting you through this process?
Honestly, probably my father. He has been the biggest inspiration. He didn't give me any funds because obviously I wanted to do this on my own. I wanted to make this my thing. But if there was ever any advice that I ever needed, I would go to him first, and he would give me feedback, whether it's super nice and heartwarming or if it's critical. He's the first one to tell me.
So cool to hear. And then what does your creative process look like? Does it start here with all your other stuff, or is there somewhere else you like to go to, or something else you like to think about?
This might be my favorite question because honestly, it starts late at night, has to be midnight, 1 a.m. is usually when I get the juices flowing. I'll come over here. I'll actually light this candle. This is the one I have now. It's usually a different one, but I'll light a candle. I'll really start looking around at the stuff I've already made. One big thing I like to do is go onto our website and then check it all out. And then I'll come right on here, this computer, load up Adobe Illustrator, and just get to work.
Awesome, awesome. And my next question is, are you more, well, I guess you already answered this, but are you more of a morning bird or a night owl?
Definitely a night owl. I like to wake up in the mornings to go work out, but more than often than not, I'll end up just staying up late and getting a lot of good work done.
Cool. And while you're doing that, what's a snack or drink you have to fuel yourself during your work?
I really survive off of Celsius, if I were to answer correctly.
Okay, don't we all? And then what's something that gets your creativity going?
Putting on some good music. Recently, it's been a lot of Jack Harlow or Drake or Lil Yachty are my go-tos right now.
Awesome. And then maybe the next question would be, what's your favorite part of the whole process?
My favorite part is honestly just seeing everyone's expressions when they finally arrive with their product. They wear them out in public, I get tons of pictures of them, and I've only gotten good advice so far.
Okay, cool. And then what's your least favorite part about it?
The waiting in between shipments and manufacturing, just the process that you have to take and wait while you want to see your product is really the worst part.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds tough. And then what would you rate being a student entrepreneur from 1 to 10?
I would say a 10. I wouldn't want anything different.
Ooh, okay. And then how do you balance your time between being a student and an entrepreneur?
It does take a lot. It takes a lot of premature planning, I would say, making sure you get all your timing right, but it is really possible to do.
Perfect. And after a long day or night of doing all of that work, how do you like to treat yourself?
Sleep is really the number one answer for me.
Okay, cheap and effective. And then what's something every student entrepreneur has to hear?
No matter what your dream is, it can happen. You just need to be patient and stay dedicated. I'd say that's probably the most important part.
That sounds very smart of you. And I think the question everyone is hoping to get answered, what should everyone be expecting from RE Everyday Wear this year?
This is something I'm very excited to talk about. We have 2 products dropping around the summertime. They are more focused on the fitness, as I pointed out. We have a pair of everyday active running shorts that have a special band attached to them.
Mm-hmm.
They will be great for running, exercising, any sort of working out. They'll be perfect for. And then to complement that release, we also have an active t-shirt along with it. It's made more of an elastic fiber, and it can be worn really in any environment. It's made for exercising, but the fashion and just day-to-day lifestyle is really where it will excel.
Awesome. Thank you so much for answering all those questions. I'm guessing you have a lot of work to do, so I'll get out of your hair now.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you so much, Elias. Bye.
Have a good one.